All right, so welcome back. Hopefully all of you guys are having a fabulous day here today. Hopefully everybody's having a good time enjoying and everything associated. Today, though, we have some pretty fun things we wanted to jump into and sort of talk about, as we now have a pretty big leak over here now, considering what your actual upcoming update is going to be. It now is found, pretty much. So this is already the two big parts of the next update for Collaboration Part 2, which is, again, our major update right between the collaboration. I don't know if we get more collab events, but we are getting, again, these units part of this update. So prepare for it. Let's jump into it. New to the channel, like and subscribe. It helps out a ton. And take a look at what they're cooking up for us up and coming. Yeah. So again, as you all know, what is the next update? It's supposed to be some sort of major special summer event. That's exactly what this time of year always brings us. For example, 7/15/2024, you had Summer Merlin launched over here. It was Summer Festival Merlin. And then over here, you had a special summer update in 2023. That bring you Summer Freya. Funny enough, 2 years later, after Summer Freya, we did know already, and this was information we talked about, we're going to get Freyr. We'll talk about this in a second. It's actually kind of important what you got to hear here, but officially, Voldemort went leaking and confirmed something for us every year during this update. So did this have one? Yeah, so every year during the same update, we always get an LR character. For example, 2 years ago, it was Sunshine, Holy Knight Escanor, and then last year, it was Lilia. So funny enough, both humans. This time, not a human, but it is a new LR character officially leaked here for part 2 of our collaboration. And that being, again, yes, the next LR revealed is from here. I think we have found out the next LR. I do not know which attribute it'll be. Credit to leaker, you know who, Voldemort. And then over here, he was talking pretty much. I have like the full screenshot. He was talking pretty much, and then like someone like pinged him, and he said, "Hey, do you have any leaks on Freyr?" And then he responded, "Hellbrum." And then everybody put two and two together and said, yeah, we're overdue to get an LR character this week. It's 100% happening. Because, again, it's been 7-ish weeks since the last one, or 6-ish weeks, whatever the time frame is. So we're overdue for it to be this week, so it has to be. And, yes, it is. It's Hellbrum. That is officially going to be your next, yes, your next LR character. It is Hellbrum. So what does your next major patch, your summer summer extravaganza, what does it contain for you? It contains Summer Freyr, okay, alongside Hellbrum. I don't know what the play is here. Please, somebody let me know. I was talking to Lance, and he kind of said the same thing. Like, so they're not replacing Beta, correct? Because you use Hellbrum more so maybe as a bench unit. A lot of people use him as that, like the fairy backline or whatever. And he can't, like, Beta is great. I doubt you're replacing Beta on that team for, like, the most part. So what are you going for? You know what I mean? Like, what is the play here? Are you removing Alpha? Are you removing Lance? Who is the removal here that they're going to go for? Are you removing, like, maybe Sid? What are you removing, right? I'm very curious, though. If anybody knows here what, like, the goal is to, release this, what are they getting rid of a fairy team right now to make it like that? Because, again, you have really good core fairy team. What is this going to bring to it, per se, right? I'm very curious there, so we'll find out what their goal is with this one and what they want to do with Hellbrum and how they want to do things, but he is, again, confirmed apparently to be your next LR character, so curious on why that was chosen. Honestly, last two LRs been smacking. Like, they released really good LRs previous to this, right? The last two LRs, for those wondering, is, does it show it over here, actually? The last two LRs is, so before this one was Brunhild, so we just got Brunhild. Before Brunhild was Merlin, like Festival Merlin. Both of them were such good, like, LRs. I doubt that they're going to go back to fumbling LRs again, because, again, they've been just doing so good by them. Pretty much, I'll show it to you here. Where was it? Did they show this on this list? Maybe they do on the right side, but I'm just looking on the left side. I don't think they do, actually, on the left side. So maybe they do, but yeah, it's Merlin and it's Brunhild, both of the last two characters, and again, you saw how well they were designed, comparatively speaking to anything else before that. They were very, very good characters. So I'm curious on how they take care of this one and how they do this one. But yeah, it is going to be LR Hellbrum. So I don't know which color they're going to go for. I don't know how they're going to do things here, but it is LR Hellbrum. And again, we talked about this a little bit for Freyr. What I said, like, hey, take a look at this. Most likely, he should be a Demonic Beast unit, unironically. I don't know if they're going to say, like, hey, screw it, make him a PvP unit. I wonder, again, the next festival is like a big thing here. I think it's going to be unknown. So would they release like a busted PvP unknown unit here and then teaming up with the festival, like a typical Netmarble thing to do? Have this be crazy, and then it teams up perfectly with the festival unit. So for those that skip Freyr, you missed out on like the good unit for that. Because again, what is the end of the month? You know, what does it have? It's Global Festival. So 1 billion%. It's an anniversary unit. It's a festival unit. Okay, it's 1 billion% that. They've never changed that dynamic. So yes, June didn't have to be per se whatever it was. They've changed that. They can't change an anniversary though. That's like, you can't do that. Pretty much, right? But in this case, okay, who is it going to be when it comes to an anniversary? There's Ragnarok, still not done, so that mostly puts it down to like pretty much only unknown characters, and Kata is straight just unknown characters. So that confirms Freyr's going to probably maybe team up with something like that. So that's going to be a bit of a thing to run into. So just get ready. Again, no one can summon right now. I want you to focus only on soul leveling. Do not focus on anything else. Everything else is mid. But yeah, every summer, if you're wondering what like the events look like real quick, every summer we do get a check-in event. Depends on how generous they are. This was last year's check-in event. It gave you an extra multi on Freya because they knew everybody wanted her. They also put in just like some base rewards over here. 1 year ago, this was the login event that we got. It was pretty much, yeah, right here. They gave away a free wild. They also gave away 4 of these. So much better actually. 6 of these, 10, 10, 5. 1 and 1. So this was what last year had for us, which is, again, it was still pretty solid. They always run just like some really good events. There always is free gems. It's like always the case. So you should get, again, it's my gem guide said, about 10 to 20 gems. It should also kick up Hero Arena, which should also give you a bunch more things to kind of go through. I don't know, like the Netmarble has gotten a bit more lazy. I don't think they did any summer costumes last year. I'm pretty sure it was like the first year ever in, I think, Netmarble history they skipped summer costumes. Because they just weren't making money, I think. Again, this was last year's patch notes, but yeah, summer costumes could be there. There's a lot of characters this year to sell them for. Again, there's so many top performing characters that are still in the meta that is not just solo leveling, right? So they can easily release so many different character skins here. I truly wonder if they're gonna do it, if they're going to actually cook and do that there, but mainly, again, it's for them making money. They don't really sell these for gems until like a year or two later. But they always rerun other costumes too. If you're looking for any of the summer costumes, all of these will be available, and most of them should be available for gems. None of them were there last year, right? So whatever it has been sort of in circulation, they all should come back, and you can just get them for gems pretty much. But other than that, it's a pretty decent update. Nothing too crazy, but Hero Arena should be there. Should be some sort of final boss potentially. Obviously a boss battle as always. Some sort of miniature event. Some sort of check-in event. If they do this, because they always do this, right? It's the World Quest Shaved Ice Please. They also give away, like, for completing the quest itself, about 10 gems total. And then you get like a box over here that can randomly give you more gems. So there is always, again, 20 to 30 gems plus. Maybe this year, Netmarble, listen, you just screwed us. Kian into solo leveling. Maybe in the check-in event, drop like 50 gems. Save the community a 7-day check-in and save the community with 50 gems, dude. Or mess up something in the game and compensate us 50 gems so players have at least 1.5 extra multis, or 1.5 plus, right? Extra multis, at least, okay? Would be very nice, but that's, again, what you get over here. Prepare for a grand summer, basically collab part 2, right? And then also prepare for anniversary right after that, literally right after that, so yeah, whatever the unit is, even if Freyr's like busted as hell, you gotta skip. That's literally how it's going to be. Because again, anniversary is right after. But if you want to wait till the last day, you will 100%. There shouldn't be a step of this month. You should 100% know what the festival has to offer and if it's good or bad, and then make your decision if you want Freyr, if you're like a dolphin or a whale. Because free to play is you're dead. So that I can't even help you with. Take care, have fun. It's been it for me.